everyone. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. How are you doing? It is a wonderful day. We are alive, and that is the most important thing. We are healthy, and we're here today to talk about skincare. Our topic today is 5 steps to keep your skin hydrated. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. And if you all know, when your skin is not hydrated, what happened to it? Your skin tend to look dry and flaky, and it don't have that fresh, supple appearance that most of us would like our skin to have. So today I'm going to share with you 5 steps that you can actually follow, and that will help to keep your skin hydrated. We also know that there's a lot of other factors that contribute to our skin not being, the way hydrated. However, if you practice these 5 simple steps, you are on your way to soft, clean, clear, supple, radiant, glowing skin. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat, everyone. I hope you're all having a good Sunday morning, Sunday evening, Monday morning, wherever you are. Now, if you're new to Sunday Chit Chat, what we do, we basically just discuss the topic and we take a few questions. We basically interact with each other. Now, words of caution, if you're on the chat and you have people coming on the chat and being out of place, I would like you all to just ignore the trolls. Okay, guys, now with that out of the way, let's do some shout out, and then we're going to get right into talking about keeping the skin hydrated. If you're watching and you have a way to keep your skin hydrated, don't be afraid to share it with us. Also, if you are having like dry skin issues, you are free today to ask any question you want to know, or for a remedy, I'll quickly, make up something for you that will have your skin hydrated in no time. Okay, all right. Hi, Jason. How are you? Happy Sunday. Sharon Henry, happy Sunday. Annette Williams, happy Sunday. Rana, IMRA and A. Ahmed, hello. And we also have all right, so Annette is saying no notice came today. I don't know why. It seems like it didn't. I checked my page too, and I didn't see the notice, even though I sent it out. I don't know what is going on. Rita Holmes, how are you? Hi, Naris. I haven't seen you for a while. Our risk Quat KOTB. Hello, happy Sunday, Marilyn. Fernando, how are you? Anela, Taro, good morning from Hawaii. And that's what I was talking about. It's already Monday morning, some places. Love it, Jossie. How are you? Carol, the Club Tigress. Isaac Asomo, love it, Jossie. Sybil Phillips, happy Sunday from Lakeland, Florida. And we also have Magdalene, Patricia Singh, and Inga K. Inga K, you have been missing in action for a few weeks, but welcome back. And some of these people are like my so dieharded, so faithful subscriber. Brooke B, how are you? I'm so, I'm grateful for you guys. You keep the channel going, you keep the chat going, and you're just always here, okay? Even it's my channel, and sometimes I'm like so down and out, and just coming on here and seeing you guys still here for me, let me know that I have to pick myself up, dust myself off, and get on with the show. I'm gonna take a question. Anyone have anything about dry skin? Any question you want to ask about dry skin, go ahead and shoot that right now. Okay, probably not the right word to use, these things are so sensitive. Go ahead and type that question right now. All right, guys, now hydrating your skin. The very first step to keep your skin hydrated could be a controversial step, because it's all about washing your face. Now you're gonna be like, yo, you want to keep your skin hydrated, you're washing out the moisture out of your skin. Absolutely no. You gotta wash your face to keep it hydrated. The way you wash your face and what you use to wash your face is what actually dry the skin out. Now, for me, I personally like to use a little bit of warm water to wash my face if I am, wearing like makeup, or if I do a facial mask that is oily, or anything that is a little heavy. I like to use warm water to wash my face. However, I always finish with cold water. And some people back then, years ago, the practice was that would have been a no to actually use warm water on your face and then you use cold water. But the whole science behind that is that you wash your face with the warm water, you open those pores. Once your face is clean, you seal it back by using the cold water. So it's a good practice to wash your face with both. Okay, so when I said warm water, I mean real warm water. I'm not talking about hot water. There's a big difference. Now, to make it be even more clear, let's say, I don't know, if you guys use the word lukewarm, but lukewarm water is what I called warm water when you're washing your face. You don't want to put hot water on your face. The water needs to be just lukewarm. You wash your face. After you wash your face, you splash on some cold water and close up back those pores. That is going to help to keep your skin hydrated. You're locking in the moisture in your skin, and that is the basic step of keeping your skin hydrated. Now, if you're on the chat watching, what kind of a water do you actually use to wash your face? Do you use mostly cold water or warm water, or do you do what I do by using both? Just leave a comment so I could see what you have out there or what you do. Okay, my tip for hydrating the skin is drinking enough water and putting moisturizer on while skin is slightly damp. And that is actually one more of my tip that I have on here, is to drink water. Water. Now, I do understand some people drink a lot of water and they still have problematic skin, dry skin, scaly looking skin, because you also have to remember that the skin is the biggest organ and it just really take care of all the smaller organs in the body. So if something else is going on elsewhere in your body, it might affect the way your skin absorb moisture. So if there's an underlying illness or little minor situation going on, you might find that drinking a lot of water, your skin might still be a little dry. However, practice to drink as much water, and if you're doing that and your skin is still dry, like really dry, then you go and you get your regular checkup. Okay, guys, not to scare anyone, but we're just keeping it real right here. Now, for water drinking, how much water should you drink per day? I know that the recommended amount is at least 6 to 8 glasses of water per day. I try to drink more. Sometimes I'm very good, sometimes I'm not good at all. In order to drink a lot of water, it is good to just have it in a bottle. Okay, if you have it, like what I try to do, I try to put the amount that I'm supposed to drink for the day right beside me, and during the course of the day, then I would drink. Even if I don't feel for it, I would force it, and that is how I would get all my water in. Do I practice that at all times? No. You have months that I'm just going at it, and then sometimes I just fall off the bandwagon. But it is always good to drink water to flush the system out also. Now, one of the reasons why you flush the system out with water is that it also helps to keep the skin hydrated. You drink the water, you flush your system out, and clean guts mean clean skin, mean hydrated skin. Okay, so drink up your water. Some of you can't drink water, the taste is no good. Just put some cucumber, some orange slices, some lemon slices, some lime, drop a piece of papaya if you like papaya, whatever fruit you like, just drop it in the water and let it infuse to give it a little taste. Okay, now another thing, guys, I'm going to talk about, since we're talking about water, one thing that dries the skin out a lot is salt. Okay, guys, salt. So if you find that your skin is not hydrated, if you find your skin drying out, take a check with the salt. Cut down on the salt. Too much salt is gonna dry your skin out, and that is, you know, taking care of your skin internally. All right, that wasn't on the list, but I just, you know, it just came to me, so I have to share it since we talk about the toxin from the body. All right, let me take one more question. Maria Anderson, what do you use to wash your face? And that is a good question. Apart from using water, okay, I wear makeup, so I like to remove my makeup with some form of a oil. Coconut oil is really great. I like to remove it with coconut oil. I like to just mix my own makeup remover and remove my makeup. After I remove my makeup, I also like to use, as I tend to use scrub pretty often, at least 5 to 6 times per week, because I like to exfoliate my skin. And then after that, I wash my face. I use a face wash, and I don't even know if I should be promoting it on the channel. It's just a simple face wash. It's like all natural water, just that is the name of it anyway. It's simple. Simple is the name. I actually mentioned it on my show before. One day I'm going to come on here and I'm going to show you the face wash that I use. However, there are times when I don't use any face wash at all. I make my own face wash, which is something I like to do. I like to blend like some cucumber, and I put like a little bit of a rose water in it, and I would just wash my face with that. Now, that definitely helped to keep my skin clean and hydrated. So the store-bought face wash that I use on my skin is called Simple. It's all natural, like, you know, basically nothing in it, no form of a chemical. And I use mostly my homemade facial wash to wash my face. However, to take off all my makeup, I like to use me some coconut oil, and I like the coconut oil that is already, we call it sleeping, the thick one, not in liquid form, and I just put it all over my face and tissue off my face, and then I go in the shower and I use some warm water to rinse my face off, and then I move on to that simple facial wash that I mentioned. Also, guys, I actually have a face wash I made for myself using Castile, like pure Castile. I'll get into that. If you guys want me to share some of those things with you, I will. And I just rinse my face with that and pat dry. I like to use a lot of lemon on my face also. If I don't have lemon, I like to use like oranges. I feel like when I use those things on my face, it actually helps to, you know, take off all the grease, and then I just rinse off. So in terms of using like a lot of soaps on my face, I don't, because I get, you know, my face clean by just using some of those natural stuff. Okay. All right. I hope that answered your question. All right. Aribel Campbell, greetings. I am big fan. First, your video was useful. First time watching. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. Magdalene, I drink 8 cups of water. Carol, I drink 8 cups. Okay. Most people try to drink the 8 cup. Leticia, I think. Giacomazi, I love natural remedies. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. I use turmeric and coconut oil. Now, Sybil, that turmeric and coconut oil that you are talking about, I tend to use the turmeric and coconut oil on my skin too. One of the most I use that is when I have somewhere to go and my skin is dull. When my skin is looking dull, I use turmeric to give it that instant glow. Like if I have somewhere to go to mix with people I haven't seen for a while and I think my skin is a little dull, I mix that turmeric with the coconut oil and I just leave it on my face for a little. Then I rinse that off, soft, supple, bright. And that's like a no joke remedy. Okay, guys. So just use up your natural ingredients. Just play with them. Have fun with them. And the most important thing, if you do natural skincare, I give tips on my channel. However, after using a few things for a while, you're going to gravitate towards some stuff because some stuff is going to work better for you than some. For me, I like coconut oil. Some people don't like coconut oil. Some people like olive oil. Some people don't like olive oil. some people like to use a lot of almond oil. The base oils for the skin is normally like the coconut oil and the olive oil, or even soybean oil is good for the skin if you're gonna, use it as a base. So don't be afraid to, try a lot of different things to make sure that whatever you're using works for your skin. Okay, now guys, another wonderful way to keep your skin hydrated is to exfoliate. You're gonna be like, oh, but you're washing everything away, you're scrubbing your face and all of that. Guess what? When you exfoliate the skin, you are cleaning the skin. You are getting rid of the dead skin cells. You are cleaning out those pores. If you look on your skin under a microscope, it's not going to be smooth. You're going to see like a whole set of little small holes. Those are pores. For some people, they tend to expand, and most time when they expand, they are filled with dirt and dead skin cells. And that's why we preach exfoliating. Now, once the pores are filled with all that grease and dirt from the environment, if you don't wash it, what happened to some people, it end up staying in there and forming whitehead. And then it get old and it turn into blackhead, okay? And so on. Then it get infected with germs and it turned into acne. So that's basically the process. So the reason why we preach about, well, I personally preach a lot about exfoliating the skin, because you want to keep it clean. When you get out all of that, then there's no more in it. It shrink, okay? And then that's what is going to leave your skin smooth. When the pores are closed, it locks the moisture in the skin, and with locking that moisture in the skin, it keeps your skin hydrated. So that is just me explaining to you why it is, as a matter of fact, the most important thing for skincare to me is to exfoliate the skin. All right, so you exfoliate, you cleanse the skin, you rinse the skin with some warm water and then splash on some cold water, you seal it right back up, seal up those pores, and your skin will stay hydrated, along with the other step that I'm going on to, and that is a facial toner or a facial mist, as most people would call it. Now, that is another important, extremely important step in having your skin hydrated. Most people don't use a facial toner, but I would like to tell my subscribers to practice using a facial toner on your skin, especially for us with wrinkled skin, sagging skin, dry skin. You need to practice to use a facial toner. Now, you could go out there on the market and you could search for a facial toner or a facial mist, because there's a wide variety and it goes from reasonable price to sky high, rocket price. Now, if you are on a budget, you don't feel left out because you cannot afford to buy a facial toner, because there are many simple recipes but very effective, very good facial toners that I have on this channel. A quick and easy way to get yourself some facial toner is just to buy some rose water, simple rose water. Use that on your face, put it in a spray bottle and spritz the rose water on your face. That's as natural as it gets, and that as effective as it gets. Once you can tolerate, not everybody like the smell of roses. Now, once you can tolerate the smell of roses, get yourself a rose water. And that is your facial toner. Spritz that on your face. You use your facial toner right after you wash your face, before your skin dry up. You step out of the shower, you never scrub your face with your rag when you're drying it, pat dry, and just spritz that facial toner on before anything else. Leave it on for about 5 minutes, let it hair dry, and that is gonna help to seal the moisture in the skin. Also, you could actually walk around with your facial toner, because if you're somewhere hot, the warm weather is coming up, and if it's getting warm and you tend to go out there and you're hot, you use the same spritz that you make and spritz it on your face. It's going to cool you down and it's going to lock the moisture in the skin. So practice using a facial toner. star anise for my, subscribers that are looking to tighten and firm the skin. Mix that with rose water. Another wonderful, wonderful, wonderful facial toner, all natural, is green tea. And that is like the best anti-aging facial toner that you could find out there. Green tea. Brew yourself some green tea. I like to make it very, very strong. Set it to cool and spritz that on your face. You want to kick that up a notch, you add a little rose water to that, or even some lavender water to that. You want to take it up even to another notch, you put a little bit of a vegetable glycerin, you shake that up, and that is better than any store-bought. And I'm not even joking or blinking. Better than any store-bought facial toner that you're going to get out there. All natural, 100% chemical free. Okay, so use that, no excuse. Now we have the good old cucumber, and I'm talking about the facial toner a little more in depth because I know most people are not familiar with the toner. We're talking about hydrating the skin, steps that you can follow to lock the moisture in the skin. If you're liking the chat today, give it a thumbs up. Okay, guys. Now, cucumber is another awesome ingredient that you can use to make a facial toner. Now, aloe vera is another great ingredient for a facial toner. Get yourself a nice cucumber. You just blend it with the peel on, that is, strain it, and blend a piece of aloe vera with it, the gel that is, and you strain both together. You stick that in the fridge. You could also choose to put a little bit of rose water in it if you want, with a little bit of vegetable glycerin to make the shelf life a little longer. But if you don't have rose water or vegetable glycerin, the plain old cucumber water with the aloe vera is a wonderful facial toner. Another thing to keep you hydrated is also to put cucumber slices in water. However, guys, another way to have your face really hydrated, you could still not blend the cucumber, but drop it in water, put it in your fridge, infuse, and use that to just splash on your face right after you wash your face. That is going to keep your skin hydrated, and that is another natural way. If not, go out there, go to the store and look around, browse around. You're going to see a wide variety of facial mist, of facial toner, of rose water, of rose facial toner, and witch hazel is also another thing that you can use on your face as a facial toner. I, however, would suggest if you're going to use witch hazel, just tip a little water in there, or better yet, that green tea that I was telling you about, tip a little bit of witch hazel in it, shake it up. Wonderful, wonderful facial toner, and that is going to help to seal the moisture in your skin. If you have dry skin, walk around with a little bottle of your facial toner, and every 3 to 4 hours or so, just spritz a little on your face. Even if you're wearing makeup, it's good to cover the face. Now, guys, I'm going to take another question and hear what you got. Do you use facial toner? If you do, what facial toner do you use? And have anyone watching the chat have tried any of my facial toner? Amazing, AMAYYZIN. I just turned 40, and to my surprise, I have a couple of gray hair down there. I don't want to shave too much because I get razor bump. What should I do? And that, sometimes I really like these questions because we're keeping it PG. YouTube, we're talking grown people business right now. Listen to me. It's not embarrassing. When you turn 40, a lot of things is going to happen. And they normally said sometimes you don't criticize anybody out there, because if you don't start to gray up here, you're going to start to gray down there. Okay? So it's either up here or down there. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys my business where mine start, but I have up here and down there, if you know what I mean. And listen, it's either you're going to die or you're just going to end up and just enjoy it. Just feel happy with it. It comes with age. If you are embarrassed of it, you're gonna have to dye it. And you go to the store and you buy some, I don't want to thing there, but the black, if you have black or brown, whatever it is, and you put a little thing down there and you cut. When you're gonna cut, since you get razor bump, you could use a trimmer and trim low, okay, because you don't want all of that there. For most people, don't want all of that there, so you trim low. And when you trim low, you use your little dye and put on it. If any of you watch Sex and the City, that was one thing they talk about. It was like a whole thing. Somebody was trying to dye down there with colorful stuff, but anyway, just be careful. But yeah, you could put a little dye down there. Personally, for me, low shave, I don't have a problem shaving, so I shave. But if you have a problem shaving, cut low, and you probably do a little dye. Be careful with down there. If not, just leave it. So what? So what? All right. All right, Ellen, dry brushing before bathing is great too. And Ellen, I think I'm going to do an entire show talking about dry brushing, because that is something that we tend not to talk about on this channel. So I'm going to get into that someday. Probably the Friday show, it would more suit. Manello, spoiling your name today. Nielsen, what is the best way to wash your face? Cold water or hot water in the morning? And I just said I do both, so I like to use both cold and hot. Warm, that is warm, and then cold. All right. Cavazos, I love olive oil and coconut. What can I do for private part that start getting dark? Thanks. Okay, exfoliate. And I just posted a video on an exfoliator to get rid of the dark areas on the body, especially the inner thighs. You can actually use that and exfoliate the area. Now make sure you keep it on the outside. Don't go down on the, what I mean, okay? You protect the inside, but you exfoliate it, because it do have the dead skin cells. And a lot of people too, with excessive shaving, it tend to get dark. The friction, the kind of underwear and all of that, it tend to get dark. So you could exfoliate down there, the top and the side, you know what I'm saying. Just exfoliate and just use safe ingredient when you're brown sugar with a little bit of olive oil is as pure as it gets. Or you could use some oatmeal, or mix with some coconut oil, and you just rub. It's gonna exfoliate. Just anything with friction. Any salt, it's gonna burn you. Don't use salt. I'm joking. But anything, baking soda, all of that good stuff, that's going to give you rice, a blend of rice, and put some oil in there and exfoliate the area. Just keep it on the outside. And yes, guys, that's a part of hydrating the skin and locking the moisture in the skin. All right, we're going back to the next thing. And I basically cover most of the thing. Moisturizer. Let's talk about moisturizer. After you splash on all of that facial toner on your face, you use a facial serum, and then you use a moisturizer. Moisturizing the face is key to locking the moisture in your skin. So make sure to always moisturize the skin. Now, a lot of people tend to moisturize the skin in the daytime, but it's also very good to moisturize the skin before bed. As a matter of fact, I prefer to layer moisturizer on my skin at night when I'm resting than even in the daytime, because the daytime you have to deal with the environment and all of that. So play with your moisturizer. Do not go to sleep without putting your moisturizer on your skin. Now, if you have oily skin, try to find a water-based moisturizer. For the rest of us, an oil-based moisturizer that is going to lock that moisture in the skin. So moisturize. I just realized my time is up, so I rushed the last one. All right, let's take some questions. Adiola, I have had dry skin all my life. Now my face is getting dry too, and it used to be combination skin. Okay, so your skin is dry, and do some of the stuff we mentioned today. By when you're getting out of the shower, you make sure to not completely dry your skin and leave it damp, and apply your favorite moisturizer to the skin. Same thing goes for your face. Leave your face a little damp and apply your moisturizer. But I can tell you, if you practice the steps I just gave you in terms of the way I wash my face, and also to exfoliate the skin and use a facial toner, Do the same for your face on your body and come back after a week and tell me what you find going on. It definitely will help you. That is like some no joke advice I'm giving you guys. Cassandra Allen, I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? LOL, don't feel bad, ladies, about the salt and pepper. Keep it. All right, I know I need to do another show for us ladies, if you know what I mean. All right, happy growing. What can I do for open eczema, sore, and parts of the body? Sulfur. And I gave that for somebody. I was talking about that before. Sulfur is definitely a good thing to use on eczema skin, and I'm telling you, just research sulfur when you're done. It's a yellow base thing. I use it when I was growing up. It cure my eczema, so get yourself some sulfur. I've been promising to make the video and I keep forgetting, but I definitely will get around to it. I definitely will do it for you guys, because this is like the number one, person that could go and scream that sulfur help with eczema, because it helped my skin when I was growing up. Fatty T, hello Chichi from France. You are amazing and I love all your remedies. Thank you. And thank you so much. All right, we have what is somebody, okay, all right, I see. Should the green tea toner be kept in the fridge? Yes. Every natural products that you're going to make for your skin, 80% of it have to be in the refrigerator for a longer shelf life, because there's no chemical. However, there's sometimes I make stuff and I said to you, I'm putting like vegetable glycerine in it or so. That is going to help to keep it longer, but definitely a cool area is great for keeping these things. Keep it in the fridge and use it up within 7 days. After 7 days, then without chemical, without preservative, then it could start going bad. And that is why I normally say up to 7 days. So keep all your wonderful natural stuff in the fridge. However, some of them you could take it out like an hour before, but definitely refrigerate. Okay, Dolly, after washing my face at night, I tap the vitamin E oil on. Is that okay? That is actually perfect, because the vitamin E oil is also going to help to lock the moisture in. I suggest you try a facial toner, a natural homemade or a store-bought, let it dry, and then you apply the vitamin E oil atop of your skin. Amazing. Okay, all right, we have Osbert. I'm not trying to be mean. Okay, I don't know what this person is talking about, so I'll go for it. Carly, hello, my friend Chichi. Hope all is well with you. And yes, yes, yes. So, guys, we cover more than 5 ways of keeping the skin hydrated. Also, guys, if you live somewhere where you have to run the heat in the house during the winter time, a humidifier is good, or a glass of water left open in your sleep area. That is going to help to lock the moisture in your skin also. So use a humidifier. If not, use some water in the home. I get my skin really dry in the winter time, and I use a humidifier, and sometimes I just have like a bowl of open water in the room. It definitely helps for those of you who live in cold places. Happy growing. All right, I did that, and my time is up. Especially I'm jelly good for skin at night, and that is a very controversial. If you notice, sometimes I use petroleum jelly on my show and sometimes I don't. It's very controversial. However, I grew up using petroleum jelly on my skin too. So I am not afraid of using petroleum jelly on my skin for certain things. When it comes on to my feet, I like to mix some of my wonderful oils with petroleum jelly and use it on my foot. That's the only thing that my foot bottom, that is my heels, looking all soft and supple after I exfoliate. So if you want to use petroleum jelly, however, I suggest, because most skincare, a lot of them out there on the market do have petroleum jelly as a base. And therefore, when I advise someone, if you want to use petroleum jelly, especially on your face, tip a little vitamin E oil in it, or some rosehip oil, or some, those treatment oil or jojoba oil, just mix a little bit in it, and then you can use it. I have no problem with it. Okay, I just like to kick it up a notch. All right, and we do know it's going to help to lock the moisture in the skin. So to each his own. If you're comfortable using petroleum on your skin, just kick it up a notch. I personally have no problem using petroleum. As a matter of fact, I always have petroleum jelly at home. Always. Okay. All right. So that wrap up today's show. Ellen, have an awesome week. I'm going back to doing some oil lamp in the pool. Oh, showing off. All right, we're still experiencing cold weather here. Keep it down. All right. So no pool for us. It's not warm as yet. We try to push this warmth, but it's going and coming. All right, so you enjoy yourself. And Ellen Gina, you're doing an awesome job. Thank you. And that Jeena Khan Asbird, does this really work? And I don't know what you're talking about, but if you're talking about keeping the skin hydrated and locking in the moisture with all the tips I'm giving, that actually works. Okay, thank you all for watching Sunday Chit Chat. I'm so Sally, what's the next best step? And I know I'm missing a lot of different question. The questions are coming up and I'm missing. I was just trying to take one. Elizabeth Moses, hi Chichi, how can I remove stubborn dark mark? They have been there for years, please help. And I post a video this week. Just check it, just click on my face below. When you're done, it's gonna take you to my channel page. On my channel page, you're gonna see all my recent videos, and there's a dark spot remover on it. It's good. I'm also coming out with a video tomorrow, a wonderful facial mask, an amazing facial mask. I actually used it this morning and it's coming your way tomorrow. That is also going to help to clear the skin up and lock the moisture in the skin. So stay tuned up for that. Hopefully it will be up 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so watch out for that. My time is up, guys. If you have a personal question, you can actually send it to khichibeauty@gmail.com. And now we're just on the top, put a capital and personal question, okay? And trying to get to taking some of you guys' question and answering more emails. I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful week. Take care of yourself. Try a facial. Do a scrub. Dye down there if you got to dye down there. Trim it low. Do whatever you have to do. But spend time with yourself. There is no one that is going to do it for you to take care of you but you. So love yourself and be good, smile, and make yourself happy. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Happy Sunday to you all.